Hello people, I apologize for this preamble before the trailer reaction, and I also apologize if you've already seen a message like this in the other version of this reaction. Basically what's happened is, we tried uploading our Thugs of Hindostan trailer reaction the way we normally do, unedited, without the audio manipulated, but it was getting blocked worldwide. We have a good relationship with YRF, and normally we would just submit a dispute to them to get it released, but that process can take a while. And in order to get you guys something to watch today, we had to edit it down or, mess with it. Version 1 is edited down and the audio is tweaked. This version, it's not edited down as much and the audio is not tweaked at all, but the discussion is in between the reaction. It's up to you which version you want to watch. There's a link in the description below for version 1. I thank you guys so much for understanding, and I hope you still enjoy it. Hello people, I am Jaby KOAY, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
Hello.
We're going to look at the long-awaited Thugs of Hindostan trailer. It's finally here. Finally! I've been waiting a while for this personally. Here we go, let's check this out without further ado.
1795 हिंदुस्तान ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी आई तो थी व्यापार करने, लेकिन अब हुकूमत कर रही है। मगर कुछ लोगों को गुलामी मंजूर नहीं थी।
I really love this idea of using the history of India as a backdrop to have this Pirates of the Caribbean type of story and type of action, type of sequences. I've read through the comments a little bit before looking at the trailer just to gauge a feel as to how people were reacting to it. And one person said something interesting, which was like, just because it's a movie about pirates, everyone's saying it's like Pirates of the Caribbean, which is a fair statement. I forget which person said that comment, because there were other pirate movies before Pirates of the Caribbean, lots of them. For some reason, like after Pirates of the Caribbean, now whenever you have a pirate movie, now it's like, oh, it's just like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes.
It's like, okay, so there are some similarities though that it bears somewhat of a resemblance. You have the Jack Sparrow type character, which is Amir Khan.
Who is this man?
हिंदुस्तानी है, हमारा दुश्मन है, नाम है आजाद। आजाद को पकड़ने के लिए कोई आजाद जैसा ठग चाहिए।
फिरंगी मल्लाह, गांव गोपालपुर, जिला कानपुर, अवध। साहब, बहुतेक कमीने को अंग्रेजी में क्या कहते हैं?
Bastard.
हाँ भाई साहब, आपसे मीटिंग बहुत मजा है। अब हम 1 2 3 किक मारते हैं।
He's this unpredictable character. You don't know what he's capable of. You don't know whose side he's on. And that's what makes him so interesting. In addition to that, he's kind of like a clown of a character. So I think Amir Khan's doing a great job there. You've got Amitabh Bachchan, who's kind of like the Jeffrey Rush character, but so much more important than that in this story.
And he's a good guy.
आजाद नाम सुना है?
अरे साहब, आजाद की पूरी फौज खड़ी कर देंगे आपके सामने। हमारा तो नाम है फिरंगी है, अंदर से तो पूरे हैं हम, बस बाहर से थोड़ा रह गए। 1 2 डाइसेंट ब्लडी हेल नॉनसेंस किक मार्च वंडरफुल 3 4 पुडिंग गुड नाइट। अब हमें आजाद के साथ रहना है, आजाद बनना है।
Obviously, Amitabh Bachchan's character is so much more important here than Jeffrey Rush's was. He is the lead man in the story, as opposed to, what was it? It was Orlando Bloom was the lead guy. And you got two beautiful ladies here. One who's like a very formidable woman, and then one who is more of the...
दाम कुछ ज्यादा नहीं है।
आजादी बेच रहे हैं हुजूर, 2-4 हजार का मुंह मत देखिए।
She has that kind of like, maybe she's a courtesan.
She's mysterious as well.
Exactly. And I think equally badass with her feminine wiles.
Well, that's yet to be revealed. Did we see her fight? I don't think we saw her fight.
I saw her straddling a dude and running a knife down his face.
Okay, so we didn't see much action with regards to her, but it's very possible that that's in there and it just wasn't shown in the trailer.
मजा आएगा।
Oh, yay.
obviously Fatima, she's got some action going on and she looks really, really cool.
She's always had that like intensity about her, which I think lends really well to roles where it is maybe physically demanding, like in Dangal. She's playing a female wrestler. That's no easy feat to play that convincingly. And then here, it's like, yeah, I totally buy her as this super badass pirate lady who can fire 3 arrows in one.
A few people had commented that they were not impressed with the visual effects. I actually dug it. Like the very first shot, I wasn't super happy with, but everything after that, I actually liked. I thought that they did a pretty good job with this, all things considered. It's like, I don't expect that they have the same budget that Pirates of the Caribbean had to do the visual effects the way Disney could. And so with respect to that, I still think they did a pretty good job here. And they got a whole bunch of extras with these battles going on. That's the thing I think that separates this from Pirates, which is you have actual history to draw upon, and I think that makes it even more interesting.
And powerful as well, because it is a message of fighting for your freedom.
All right.
Speaking to the visual effects, you know that very last bit when the ship explodes?
Yeah. That looks practical.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. I thought it was practical. I wasn't sure. It looked really good though.
It was probably a miniature and just shot in such a way that it looks like it's a full-scale ship. That's how they used to do things a lot more, and then they moved over to doing things digitally just because it was more time effective and, you know, I guess cost effective because you didn't have to actually build out a whole thing.
Right.
But that one looked like it could have been a miniature done skillfully enough that you are convinced of its size. One of the things that you see a lot in this trailer, which I guess you see a lot in Bollywood films anyway, but I like the slow motion stuff that they got going on. It's beautifully done. You see a lot of that woven through the action with the pulling of the bow and arrow, with Amitabh Bachchan fighting with the sword and whatnot. I just think it looks nice, and personally, you know, I just think that the action could be really cool here.
I thought Amitabh Bachchan looked really convincing as that character. Like, he looks strong and he's got really great like gravitas.
Yeah, he's the one that stuck out for a lot of people in the comments. Again, to go back to that, it seems like Amitabh Bachchan was like what everyone is super excited about.
Yeah.
I am excited about him, but I'm also excited about Amir Khan and what he's bringing to this. Him in the Cookie character.
Yeah,
you know?
no, I mean, like, clearly these two guys, they're powerhouse actors, and they're gonna bring their entire skill set to this, and so it's exciting to get to watch them act together, because even the characters are complete opposites. Amitabh Bachchan's character is very, you know, righteous, and he's older and more serious, and then here we are with the Ferengi. He's a little bit slippery, but he's fun that way. So it'll be really cool to see them play off each other.
What's also cool is just the tone. The tone of it is a very whimsical, swashbuckling action.
Yes.
And I really appreciate that because it's just, you know, it's cool. It's inviting and it makes you just want to kind of, I don't know. There's just something really exciting about that.
Well, like as soon as you hear that piratey music, you're like, yeah. You know, whatever. For a second there, when we went all the way through the trailer and I didn't see Katrina Kaif, I was all like, what? Why? Where is she? Is she going to be in this trailer at all? And then she shows up and I'm like, yay, it's Katrina. And then watching the little glimpses of the musical numbers that are surely going to be peppered throughout the movie, they look cool. I think it's going to have everything.
I know we kind of already said it, but I feel it's worth mentioning again. Fatima looks like a serious badass in this movie. She's got the on fire bow and arrow going. I'm like, okay. You'll hear me talk about her look in the poster reaction, so I don't want to like retread those steps too much here, but I do really appreciate just her look in general. I think she looks really, really cool. The costume design seems to be on point. The sets look cool. I love the scale of the action going on here. I love the ambition of the project. And of course, you've got, like you said, powerhouse actors who have come together here to make an incredible project. And so I just hope that the film is just as exciting and awesome as the trailer is. The way they introduce Lloyd,
John Clive, is it?
yeah, the way they introduced him looked really cool in terms of like the lighting and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think that they have some creative lighting going on here. That's cool as well. It's one of those things that was nice because it wasn't just overly lit. You could have easily gone that direction where everything looks like a music video, but it looks like they're actually playing with the nuances of the light here to make it more interesting and crafted. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be honest, be verbose. Check out ACHARA KIRK on the social media. Subscribe if you have not already. Check out our other reactions and stay tuned for the motion posters reaction, the last one that we have yet to release. I am Jaby KOAY. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.